take questions.
WCHA opener, and that really seemed like a WCHA game.
Yeah.
Real tight checking the whole way through. Overall, how'd you think you guys play?
I thought we played pretty well. I thought we defended well. It was tight checking for sure, and you get right back in the league, you forget about it. It's been a while, but I thought overall we played well. I would like to have seen us take advantage of a couple of power plays. I thought our kill was good. I didn't like a couple of our penalties for sure. I think that 1 for 6 should have been more like 4. We took 2 undisciplined penalties in my mind for sure. Other than that, I liked a lot about what we did.
That line of Bayless, Turno, pardon me, Bayless line,
Schneider, and Lucas.
Yeah, that seemed to be a pretty consistent line in generating offense. Do you feel like that kind of led to that?
Yeah. Well, you start with 13, and I thought he was skating well and contact, and Lucas has been playing well, and Taylor Schneider is a good player. He's smart. I think he complements those 2 guys pretty well. It was a nice first goal. We want to be a forechecking team. That was a forechecking type of goal. They've been a good line for us, and tonight I thought they were again.
Do you feel like it's a different story if it isn't for a couple of bounces? I mean, like on that first goal, you have a good forechecking play, but then you have a post on that second goal, and then a miscommunication there, and then.
A different story in what way? Like we lose, or?
It's a different story for your team in general.
No, their goal went off our stick. That's a game. There's this, there's that, there's good, there's bad. That's what that was, and I thought our guys stuck with it. I don't think we got any more bounces than we deserved, and I don't think they got any less bounces than they deserved. Both teams are trying really hard, and I think we earned everything we got, and I'm happy with that.
Lucas's big hit really made the first goal happen. Yeah. How important do you think it is for you guys to come out and establish that physical player?
It's really important, whether it's an individual or collective, and we've got some guys that are pretty good at it. Lucas being probably at or near the top of that list. Good, clean, solid hit. Good things happen. Then you've got Sam, you've got Schilling and Bayless, and on down the list. So I think it's 100%. Important for our group to establish itself physically.
Steven really looks like he was really leading the team well out there. He does all the little things. He's blocking shots. He does everything well. Mm-hmm. How important is it to have a guy like him on the ice, setting that example for the younger?
It's extremely important. I think what you're saying is stuff that doesn't always get recognized, and when your captain's doing that, the people on the bench recognize that. It's massive. That's why he's the leader of the group, and that's why the boys will follow. So I think it's huge. It's huge for us to have our one of our top people, if not the top guy, and then our captain doing the little things that we need to win games like that.
And what were your thoughts on how Ryan Bednar played?
A little bit of a broken record, in a good way. He played well. I mean, he just looked so big in the net, and there's not much to shoot at, and even the one goal he scored, I almost wish we would have just got out of the way and let him try to save it. You know what I mean? I mean, for us to tip it in our own net is disappointing, 5 against 3 for sure, but I thought Ryan played well.
Is there a little bit of frustration, though, with that penalty he picked up?
Well, you'd have to ask him that. I'm frustrated with the penalty. I think it was a poor decision on his part. Something must have got in his ear a little bit more than what it looked like on the video. And the video didn't look like much. And then he got upset. You'd have to ask him. I didn't see much there, so it looked undisciplined to me. And maybe he just felt like they were taking liberty, they're getting too close. I don't know. I don't know what he thought. I didn't ask him. At the time, though, I didn't like the penalty on his part.
Does that lead to their first goal then? When you have that?
Yeah, it puts us. I mean, we're already down a man. We're 30 seconds from killing it, and I thought we'd done a nice job 5 against 4 all night. And even the 5 against, well, we don't want to be down 5 against 3. It's been too many times this year so far, and they told me that the only extra penalty was Ryan's extra. The other ones were offsetting, coincidental. So I say that's undisciplined.
And there was a lot said about this being a revenge game from last year's playoffs. Did you come to this more like just an everyday game for you guys?
I did. This wasn't revenge. They got the best of us last year. That was last year. What I look at this game as is a good test for us early in the WCHA's regular season, in that these guys were picked to finish in the top 2, 3 for a reason, because of what they did last year, because of how good their players are, because of how good their team is. So this was an opportunity for us to play a really good team. We wanted to take advantage of that opportunity. We're at home. We didn't get a chance to play at home last year, but that's here nor there. The word revenge was not used in our locker room at all. This was about facing a really good opponent, and we wanted to start the WCHA journey on a good note.